I saw the documentary My Octopus Teacher, I became really fascinated in how the octopus skin actually works. So here's what I found.
So in octopuses, or octopi, is it? Whatever. There are organs found in the skin that have pigmented sacs called chromatophores. When they use these radial muscles to contract the organ, the pigment shows. And depending on the amount they contract, it can change the color.
Kind of like this stress ball. When it isn't contracted, it's red. When it's contracted a little, it's orange. And when it's contracted a lot, it's yellow.
And in an octopus, it's the same thing, except it's brown, red, and yellow. But that only gives them a few colors, and they obviously need more to camouflage.
To get more, they need another part of the skin called iridophores. These are thin stacks of cells found below the chromatophores that reflect and give an iridescent look.
Controlled by the nervous system, when light such as white light enters, the iridophores absorb some of the light and reflect other light at different wavelengths. And the different wavelengths of light change the color of light, which is seen when reflected. It is shown that with a combination of the chromatophores and iridophores, the octopus can basically show the whole spectrum. But to aid in the whole camouflage process, there's another structure called leucophores, found below the chromatophores and the iridophores. This structure reflects but little light makes it through the chromatophores and iridophores and doesn't get trapped in the darkness of the body. It reflects light in all directions, and if a little bit of blue light made it through, that blue light would be reflected. So if just a leucophore was under blue light, it would look blue. Well, now you might be wondering, how do they know how to control the different parts of the skin?
This is all controlled by the nervous system. For chromatophores, when the octopus sees a predator or prey,
or basically anything else that would make it want to change color,
the brain sends electrical signals down to the chromatophores telling it how much to contract. But for iridophores, we don't know exactly how they work. We believe that they are also controlled by the nervous system because scientists did an experiment where they sent electrical signals down certain nerves and were able to change the color of the skin with those signals. And finally, the leucophores aren't even controlled by the octopus because they're essentially a mirror that's reflecting its surroundings.
Woohoo! One less thing the octopus has to do. With the ability to control the skin, they can create such cool designs such as stripes, bands, and spots.
And what's even more interesting about this is that with a combination of the color and their amazing shape-shifting capabilities, they can basically impersonate any other animal that they want that's either poisonous or just doesn't taste good to the predator.
Well, throughout my research, I learned about the octopus's outstanding ability to adapt under pressure. I'm Marin, thanks for watching. And remember, when you're faced with a challenge, be an octopus.